Warning, the following show features constructive opinions performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. The views expressed are ours and may differ from views of any other entity. Accordingly, the Tim Zabriskie Show and the producers must insist that no one recreate or reenact any conversation or activity performed on the show.
Can't finish the show in just one sitting? No problem. Listen to this and past episodes of the Tim Zabriskie Show on demand on all major podcasting networks, including Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, and the iHeartRadio app. It's perfect for the ride home.
Share this podcast.
Haven't seen enough. He's standing up. Kidman's up top. Shooting star pass.
What's up, guys? Tim Zabriskie here. Back at it again with the brand new stream. We have a fantastic little midday stream. I know that this is kind of unusual, out of the ordinary for what I typically do here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. And I know I only try to stream every once in a while, but this week I think I should be able to stream like every day because I took a little bit of a staycation. Damn sound machine isn't working yet, so let's just unplug it and plug it back in about 8 more times, and then hopefully it'll work. And then I hit the button that goes ha 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 ha, and then we'll be good to go. So before we start this stream, let me get a better angle here. Do I have a different angle? I should have a different angle already set up and good to go. No, do I not? Do I not have a second angle? I'll just use this one. So before we start streaming, I wanted to kind of chat about WrestleMania and WrestleMania weekend and everything like that. I thought the WrestleMania was great this year. I thought it was fun. I thought it was fantastic. But I got some mental notes that I wanted to throw out there, and I'm gonna shoot from the hip. Right? Is this working yet? Oh, it looks like it's working, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So we're back, and yeah. Everyone's here. All right, so let's talk about WrestleMania. So it was awesome to see Vince coming out. I mean, honestly, let's not take it for granted. The whole thing with Vince McMahon is that he's getting really high up there in age. I really don't know how many more times we're gonna end up seeing Vince out there. And the fact that he went out and he said,
"Welcome to WrestleMania." Was
definitely classic Vince right there. So I was very happy to see him out there, but he looks great, for his age and everything like that. I was very, very happy to see see him. It sucks that we had to start with a rain delay, but of course there was a hurricane coming through, right?
Wow.
You know what I mean? But I really wish that night 1 and night 2 were switched, because I think that night 1 was definitely the better show out of the two. But I'm glad that the way that they booked it, I'm glad that they had Sasha and the Belair girl. I got to be honest, I don't really watch a lot of the product now just because of how busy I am with everything else that's going on in my life and stuff like that. But I definitely liked how that was the ending of the first night, and they didn't make it the WWE Championship match and everything. But big props to Triple H and, all those guys on NXT, because there was somebody from NXT that was in every single match that happened on the card the past 2 nights. So clearly that's like a positive. Now, the negative of the whole everyone coming from NXT thing is because of that rain delay, we had basically what I dubbed it as promo mania, because they had to do impromptu promos with all of the workers before the actual card started, and you could definitely tell that there was a lot of work that needed to be done, a lot more classes that needed to be done for promo class, because the only 2 people that really held it down without having any sort of issue was Samoa Joe and Michael Cole. I think that those 2 guys really showed that they were the strongest talkers during all of those promos. With even like, I don't know who was it that was it was like one of the first people that were like talking to the guy, I don't know, the backstage attendant being like, "Oh yeah, what's up with you, man? Oh, what's your name? Oh, blah 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 blah." Just cheap, sort of shitty heel, trying to time fill stuff, and you could tell that one of the producers back there must have been like, "You get out and you get in now." I even so with like Edge didn't even look like he was the best with that sort of impromptu promo. He was the best out of all of it for sure, but he wasn't as great as what you would expect, like
WrestleMania to be.
And I know that it also sucks because the hour before that was the pre-show. A lot of these guys came back with like Miz and Morrison's promo being the same sort of deal. I also feel that the New Day were definitely buried throughout the weekend. They lost both the tag and the single title, even though they're not fully together, the three of them anymore, from what I'm gathering. But I don't know why they had to put everybody else over on the card. You know what I mean? These are really strong and predominant characters that they have, and they just made them look like pipsqueaks to the same sort of gimmick. They both those matches were lost to a big giant guy who just came in and squashed everybody. Now go and check out what I'm talking about, but it was the same finish for both matches. Granted, one of them was in the match and one of them wasn't. However, all of New Day were destroyed by one giant person. And that just kind of made them look like trash, if you ask me. Yeah, I mean, good show overall and everything like that. That's kind of most of the opinions that I had there. Obviously rocking my Hogan shirt today because, he's another one, just like Vince. I'm glad that we're still able to have these moments with him before, they pass on to the other side. Now, to those of you that are just joining us and clicking here and have not seen any of my other streams, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let your friends and family know the type of action that we're about to get started with here. What we are playing here is what's called WWE 2K14, the ultimate modded version that is really entitled Wrestling Legends. Go check out smacktalks.org. You would need a modded Xbox 360 in order to play this game, but it's hella fun. So let's just load this right up. Get right into this here. And it looks like the first match that we're gonna have here is Bobby Eaton and Stan Lane versus Ric Flair versus Arn Anderson. So let's just jump right in. Now, if you're just joining us, once again, as I said, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let your friends and family know the type of action that we have here going on the live stream here tonight. Hopefully this loads right up. I would hate to have to go to a commercial right away. The tag matches in the universe mode are kind of glitched, but we got lucky here, so that's awesome.
Wow. Making their way to the ring, the Midnight Express. I'm pretty pumped.
I'm pretty amped up right now. I'm sure it's not really coming across, but there's nobody at my house right now. So I can kind of be as loud as I want. You better come down and pound me. Yeah. Stan Lane and beautiful Bobby Eaton getting ready to go one-on-one here against half of the Four Horsemen.
And their opponents, from Charlotte, North Carolina, he is a 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and his partner, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson.
Now as the four horsemen make their way down to the ring to go one-on-one with the Midnight Express here, Ric Flair's looking fantastic in that robe. How much do you think that robe costs? $20,000? $30,000? $40,000? $60,000? It's hard to keep these crocodiles down. Woo! And if you're just joining us, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let your friends and family know the type of action you're about to witness here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. And I'm Arn Anderson, which means I'm going to switch to Ric Flair, who gets a huge drop kick right to the face by beautiful Bobby Eaton. Couple chops here as Ric Flair sends him off and is met with a running drop toe hold by Bobby Eaton. Huge chop as the fans become electric with those woos. Flair now grabs Bobby Eaton. He goes for a belly-to-belly slam. Bobby Eaton with a huge kick to the gut on the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, who hits him with a bulldog. Flair now with a drop toe hold of his own. That drop toe hold has really become the equalizer here in this match tonight. Huge clothesline by beautiful Bobby Eaton, who takes a boot to the face as Ric Flair sends him off and hits him with a hip toss. Flair now sends Bobby Eaton into the turnbuckle and tags in the former United States Heavyweight Champion, Arn Anderson. The Horseman now with a huge crossbody into a knee breaker. As Arn Anderson slams that knee right into the canvas. Arn Anderson now goes for a quick pin and only a 1 count. As Stan Lane breaks up the action and sends Arn into the turnbuckle. Oh, and that sets up Bobby Eaton with a huge close into a snapmare. Arn Anderson now sent to the apron. Goes for the sunset flip. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Stan Lane able to break that up and takes a neck breaker for his troubles. Goes for the pin. Bobby Eaton able to get out on the count of 1. Huge suplex by the Enforcer, who goes for another pin. 1. Referee was out of position, allowing Stan Lane to make the breakup. The Midnight Express here, staying into it with the 4 horsemen. Ric Flair now with a headlock takeover. Flair now sending Bobby Eaton into the turnbuckle, with Bobby Eaton able to get out of it and hits him with a huge clothesline. In fact, he hit Arn Anderson at the same time. And a huge chop by the former World Heavyweight Champion here in this tag team contest on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Arn Anderson now sending Bobby Eaton into the turnbuckle and hits him with another drop toe hold. The drop toe hold has been the move of this entire matchup. Bobby Eaton now sends Arn to the turnbuckle, but Arn able to get out of it. Oh, but Stan Lane grabs him. And a thumb to the eye. Oh my gosh, one of the most dangerous moves here. Doesn't have to be that impactful. As the Midnight Express gets ready for a little bit of tag team action with a huge slingshot clothesline. Oh, and a huge leg lariat by Stan Lane, who then goes and kicks the back of the arm of the enforcer, Arn Anderson. The arm forcer.
Wow.
Arn now with a stun gun. Oh, and a huge spine buster. A huge spine buster. Arn now goes for the pin. Referee out of position. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. That should have been it. Huge suplex in the middle of the ring. Arn now up to the top. Oh, and he gets hit with a super kick by Stan Lane.
Wow.
Goes for the pin, but Arn was in the ropes. The fans are on their feet. There's Arn now. Grabs the leg again. Arn now tagging in his partner, Ric Flair. Impressive. And a huge DDT by Stan Lane. Holy smokes. And folks, if you're just joining us and if you're enjoying the action you're seeing thus far, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Hit that follow button. Let your friends and family know the type of action that we have going on here on the Zabriskie Show as Stan Lane almost wins with a 2 count. Ric Flair down with a snapmare and puts the foot and grazes Stan Lane's face with it. Flair now just working on Stan Lane, limb for limb, body part for body part, just rake in the back, digging those nails deep into the spine of one half of the Midnight Express. Stan Lane now with another DDT. He's trying to murder the 4 horsemen here. Turn them into 2 horsemen. What a knee drop. That's Flair now with the hot tag. And a huge punch. And an elbow to Bobby Eaton. And what is this? He drops him on his face. Arn now with his feet on the ropes. 2. And Bobby Eaton able to get out of there. Beautiful Bobby Eaton makes the tag from Stan Lane, who goes behind, grabs Arn Anderson by the head and hits him with a bulldog. Bobby Eaton now wrenching on the neck as Ric Flair tries to break that up, but is stopped by Stan Lane. Arn now able to quickly get out of that though. What's he gonna do? Arn with a DDT! With a huge DDT! Goes for the pin! But Bobby Eaton was in the ropes. I should have pulled him away. Shit. Single arm DDT! Arn now goes for the pin again. 1, 2. Bobby Eaton able to get out of that one. Arn now sends Bobby Eaton into the turnbuckle. Tag to Ric Flair, who with a huge kick to the gut. Ric Flair now with a huge suplex right in the middle of the ring. Goes to pick him up and gets a thumb to the eye for his troubles. Flair now set into the turnbuckle of the Midnight Express, who makes the quick tag. Eaton now sends Stan Lane off and hits him with another devastating clothesline. Oh, and a flapjack by Stan Lane. Impressive action here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Stan Lane now goes for the pin that Arn Anderson was able to quickly get him out of. Oh, little mistake there from a part of a Four Horsemen. Flair now with a huge chop. And picks him back up and drops him again. Flair now with a knee breaker. Flair pulls him right in the middle of the ring. And what's this? A figure four. Each team really showing teamwork here in this tag team contest right here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. And another DDT by Stan Lane. Stan Lane now with the double arm suplex on Ric Flair. Goes for the pin, but Arn Anderson able to break that up. Oh, huge double team combination. Flair now goes for the pin. 1, 2. And beautiful Bobby Eaton able to break that up as well. How is this match going to end? Tagged by the Four Horsemen. Little drop toe hold. And the elbow to the back of the head. Arn now goes for the pin. 1, 2. And beautiful Bobby Eaton able to break that up for the Midnight Express. But Stan Lane goes for a small package. And Ric Flair able to break that up. And a huge DDT. It looks like Arn Anderson might be bleeding. Beautiful Bobby Eaton just split open the enforcer of the Four Horsemen. Beautiful Bobby Eaton tagged in now. Ric Flair tagged in now. Oh, goes for the pin. And Flair now goes for the pin himself. And broken up by Stan Lane. Oh, devastating chop. Both these teams are really showing the fans here what they're made of. Belly to belly by the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And a thumb to the eye by beautiful Bobby Eaton. Back and forth action non-stop here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Now, folks, if you're just joining us, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let your friends and family know the type of action that we have going on here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Whether you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch, full Nelson applied by Arn Anderson, who's not the legal man. However, the fans are just losing their shit over it. Chop block. Oh, huge double axe handle. And Flair now going for that figure four once again. It looked like Arn Anderson accidentally hit Ric Flair on that. Step up enziguri by Stan Lane. Bobby Eaton now goes for the pin. And Ric Flair able to get out of that. Flair now sends Eaton off the ropes. And hits him with a back body drop. Flair now. Tagging in Arn Anderson. Who after a little back and forth hits Bobby Eaton with a thumb to the eye. Arn Anderson with a huge pile driver goes for the pin. And that's it. The Four Horsemen win.
Here are your winners. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. The Enforcer, AA Arn Anderson. The Four Horsemen.
Impressive victory here by the Four Horsemen. Mixed reaction here from the fans on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Now, folks, if you're just joining us, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let your friends and family know the type of action we have here. And you have yet to do so, hit that follow, hit that subscribe wherever you're watching us, just because I don't have a set schedule for the stream. So, as Rick Martel is about to go one-on-one with the Crippler, Chris Benoit.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Edmonton, Canada. He is the Canadian Crippler, Chris Benoit.
Now, Chris Benoit, a real controversial professional wrestler here on the Tim Zabriskie Show, with a deep-rooted history of what he may or may not have done. As he goes one-on-one with Rick Martel here. The fans do seem to love Chris Benoit here tonight, though. And here he comes.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, Mr. Arrogance himself, the model, Rick Martel.
Now as Rick Martel makes his way down the ring, he's got a vast history of showmanship and making people feel inferior with his aesthetics and his athleticism. Oh, yeah. Just noticed that something wasn't right here. Hold on. Are comments not showing up? Do I not have any comments? Is that why? Am I unpopular? Is that the whole thing? And on the crippler. Chris Benoit. Rick Martel now with a huge scoop slam. Martel now picks up Benoit. Puts him in, but Benoit able to get out of it, hits him with the belly-to-belly suplex. Benoit now, dropping that huge elbow. Huge clothesline by the Canadian Crippler on the model, Rick Martel. Here in the second contest of tonight's stream on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Benoit now. Ducks the clothesline and hits a crossbody. Or a German suplex, wow. But takes the hip toss for his efforts. Martel now. Setting Benoit under the turnbuckle and hits him with a dropkick. Martel now. Tries to kick Benoit. Benoit holds it, but gives him an enziguri. Back and forth action. Very exciting stuff here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Huge clothesline by Chris Benoit. Former world champion, former United States champion, former Intercontinental champion, former every champion, basically. Puts the knee right into the model's face. Benoit now with a belly-to-back suplex on Rick Martel. Benoit now drops another elbow right across the throat of Rick Martel. Oh, Benoit now with a German, but holds on to it. With another German, holds on to it again. And with a third one. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wow.
Benoit now. Goes for the crippler crossface. But the model's able to get to the ropes and takes a drop kick for his efforts. Back body drop by Chris Benoit. Goes to pick him up, but is thrown down by the model, who gives him a hip toss as well. The model now going for that big airplane spin. Right here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Martel. He's got Benoit, who's going for the ropes in that Boston Crab. But the damage has been done against the Crippler. Oh, huge neck breaker, using that head and just placing it on the jaw. Benoit now. Suffered from a camel clutch, was able to get the ropes that time. Kick to the leg. But Benoit now looks like he's going to try to get up. Able to get out of that. Huge clothesline. And another clothesline. Oh, tilt the world backbreaker by Chris Benoit. Huge elbow off the top. Benoit now picks up Martel and hits it with another German. Number 2, is he going to get it? And he does, the third one. Benoit now with that flying headbutt off the top rope. That was a sweet angle. Is this a submission match? Did I miss that? Oh, shit. Martel now going for that airplane spin. The fans in the audience loving every single minute of it. Benoit with another German suplex. Benoit now. And hits another German. Benoit now with another set of German suplexes. Pulls Martel right into the middle of the ring. And Benoit now puts him into the crossface. But Martel holding on for dear life. As he's able to get to the ropes. Martel now able to miss the attack with a hip toss. Oh no. Martel now. He goes for it again. And Benoit has to tap. I legit lost that one. Martel talking smack, calling him a murderer. With Martel now, the huge winner here. Oh, man. If you guys are enjoying this, do me that solid. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. Let your friends and family know what we got going on here. As Chavo Guerrero goes one-on-one against Rick Rude. Coming up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, the nephew of the better Eddie Guerrero, it's Chavo!
I shouldn't say that. Chavo's a good wrestler. Chim Chang 124, you have a wrestling question. I'm ready to answer. What do you got? What you got, my friend? You can only use past Mania matches from 37 to 1. You have 8 matches plus 1 lifetime dream match. Can't use multi-match stipulations. Oh, wow. Okay. So, what are the 8 matches? That's a good question.
Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Zabriskie.
So 8 matches from 37 to 1. Huh. So I would probably definitely go with Owen Hart versus Bret Hart, WrestleMania 10. Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart. Bret Hart's got to work a lot of these matches. And I'm not even that much of a Bret Hart fan. Okay. So I can't do no multi-matches, though. That's such a loaded question, man. I can't come up with that on the fly during the stream. Come on, I appreciate it, though. I will write this down and come back to you. Or I'll just think about it as we go. I mean, if you can't use the same guy, but, like, we're talking main events here, right? I'm Chavo here, who hits a quick standing enziguri against Rick Rude. Sends him off and hits him with an arm drag at the same time. Rude now with a huge punch to the gut. Oh! Chavo now with a huge top rope Hurricane Rana. Rick Rude now able to stop it with an arm throw. Huge punching to leg spin kick combination. Goes for the pin this time. One and only a 1 count here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Chavo now grabbing the $1 million dream, puts Rick Rude into it, swings back and forth, but unable to get the pinfall. Rick Rude now sending Chavo off into the turnbuckle. Chavo now hitting him with a draw jacket, goes to the apron. Goes to grab Rick Rude, but Rick Rude just throws him off. Action spilling onto the floor here. As Chavo now with a huge neck breaker onto Rick Rude. Oh, moonsault off the top rope onto the floor. Now Chavo just bashing that injured neck of Rick Rude right onto the ground. Those mats are tiny. There's not a lot of protection when it comes to those mats out there. Oh! Huge chope by Chavo Guerrero, which also breaks up the pinfall here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Chavo now drops the elbow across the throat of ravishing Rick Rude. Sends Rick off and hits him with another arm drag. Springboard crossbody. Chavo now hits him with a frog splash. Goes for the pin. 2 and only a 2 count here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Now, folks, if you just joined us, if you're enjoying the action, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let your friends and family know wherever you're watching us, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. Two punches and a spinning heel kick. Gotta love it. An arm drag by Chavo, who grabs Rick Rude and picks him up and hits him with a huge brain buster. And another crossbody. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and that's it. Thanks for coming, Ravishing Rick.
Here is your winner, Kerwin White.
Wow.
Chavo Guerrero.
Huge victory here for Chavo. Surprising, actually. I did not think that he would be able to beat Rick Rude as easily and as fast as he did here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Now we have a fantastic match coming up next with Harley Race going one-on-one against Lionheart. Chris Jericho, who's making his way to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Weighing in at 225 pounds, Lionheart, Chris Jericho. How's Lionheart?
Chris Jericho makes his way down to the ring. He's going one-on-one against a long-time competitor here on the WCW brand of the Tim Zabriskie Show, Harley Race. Chris Jericho, as we know, has been very bitter with his run here on WCW. They won't let him play with the big boy toys.
And his opponent, wearing the purple, the undisputed king of professional wrestling, Harley Race.
Now as Harley Race makes his way down to the ring, I'm very interested to see how these two styles are going to match up. We have the brawler, the old school, if you will, and the king, Harley Race, going up against more of the lucha, the high-flying, the spotty sort of Chris Jericho here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. And who am I going to play this? Chris Jericho now, with some huge jumping and very lightning fast combinations against Harley Race. Sends him into the turnbuckle and hits him with the clothesline. Jericho now hitting Race with an arm breaker. And also with a spinning net breaker. Race now sending Jericho into the turnbuckle. Huge misstep, it looked like, in timing between the two competitors, but that's what's bound to happen between these two different styles. Race now with a knee to the dick. That'll stop anybody right in their tracks. Harley Race now going for the belly to back suplex, but Jericho able to turn that into a bulldog. Jericho now, who's had his run-ins with most of the cruiserweights, takes a huge power slam by the king of professional wrestling, Harley Race, who clearly is out for blood here on the Tim Zabriskie Show tonight. Jericho now, huge power slam, or body slam, excuse me. Jericho now sends off Harley Race into the turnbuckle and hits him with a modified rocker dropper. Jericho now off to the top rope, goes for the fist drop but misses. Harley Race able to get out of it and has some more timing issues as the two men bump into each other. Right before Jericho hits him with the belly to back suplex and gives him some mushes right for his efforts. Huge kick to the back by Chris Jericho, who takes a huge punch by Harley Race. Race now, huge belly to back suplex here on the Tim Zabriskie Show, choking the Lionheart right in the middle of the ring on the Thunder episode. Race now with a lay down, snapmare into a jumping fist drop. More of that brawling-esque type style that I mentioned before with the kicks and the punches. Not too technical, but surely effective. As Jericho now looks like he's going for a lion tamer, but Harley Race was able to get into the ropes. Jericho now chasing Harley Race, who's able to create some separation with that forearm. Who hits Jericho with a suplex. Now, when you take a bump on the outside of the ring, it hurts more than on the inside. Jericho now goes for a quick roll-up, one! And only a 1 count. Race able to quickly get out of it. Jericho now sends him off the turnbuckle. And Harley Race hits him with a power slam out of nowhere.
Wow.
Race now getting frustrated with the action so far. Takes Jericho, but Jericho able to put him into the turnbuckle himself. What's he gonna do here? Jericho now putting Race up onto the top, follows him up there. And what's he gonna do here? He's gonna hit him with a superplex. Jericho going for the pin, 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Race now with a huge suplex on Chris Jericho. Goes for the pin himself. And that's it. Holy smokes. The king of professional wrestling has won.
Here is your winner, King Harley Race.
Very surprising victory. I definitely thought that Chris Jericho was going to be able to pull off the victory here. But Harley Race shows that if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Punches and kicks till the end, and a suplex. Race basically saying you can take all of your backflips and your headlock takeovers and all that crap, and you can shove it right up your ass. Oh, man. Oh, this will be a fun one. We have Diamond Dallas Page going one-on-one against the Canadian crippler Chris Benoit. And folks, if you're just joining us, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let your friends and family know the type of action we have going on here as Diamond Dallas Page makes his way to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia. He is the master of the diamond cutters. He is Diamond Dallas Page.
Diamond Dallas Page, the inventor of DDP yoga. Oh boy.
And his opponent from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. He is the Canadian crippler, Chris Benoit.
Now as Chris Benoit makes his way down to the ring, he's very upset over the action that happened on Monday Night Nitro, like 2 matches ago, when he lost to the model Rick Martel in a submission match to a Boston Crab. He's been furious all day. I tried to get a word with him earlier, and he basically told me to go fuck myself.
Wow.
Oh man, he looks pissed. Doesn't he look angry? He's ready to fuck up DDP if he can. That's why it's going to be such an interesting contest. That diamond cutter can come out of nowhere here. Who are we going to be? Who are we going to be? Who are we going to be? Oh, I'm the crippler again. Chris Benoit now. Picks up Diamond Dallas Page and sends him into the turnbuckle and hits him with a kitchen sink. Benoit now. Showing his technical prowess here as he hits Diamond Dallas Page with a backbreaker. Wraps up the legs around his into an Indian deathlock, applying pressure to the kneecap of the man originally from New Jersey. Benoit now puts DDP into the tree of row and hits him with a huge running dropkick. Drops the elbow into the lower back of the master of the diamond cutter. Huge belly to back, or back body drop, and drives the knee right into the spine of Diamond Dallas Page. But DDP able to get out of it and hits a running DDT right onto Chris Benoit. Benoit now with a shoulder tackle. DDP goes behind and with a chop block onto the Canadian crippler. Benoit now with a German and another. Is he going to hit the third one? And he does. Benoit now climbing up to the top rope and is with a headbutt right to the lower back. Benoit now climbing up again and another headbutt, a flying headbutt. Look at him soar across the ring. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and only a 2 count here in this one-on-one contest on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Diamond Dallas Page able to, with a quick reversal, hits the clothesline into the turnbuckle on Chris Benoit. The Wolverine hits him with another clothesline. DDP now goes behind. And what's he going to do? Oh, sweeps the leg. Learned that from the Karate Kid. DDP now. Belly to back suplex on the suplex machine known as Chris Benoit. Benoit now with a German suplex. Letting DDP know that he can't do any of that bullshit around here and thinks that he can get away with it. Benoit now. Oh, what a huge German suplex. Wait a second. What's going on here? It's Rick Martel. It's Rick Martel. That son of a... What the hell is he doing out here? Benoit now distracted by Rick Martel, but hits him with a German on the outside. Martel now. He's put him in that Boston Crab that he beat him with 2 nights ago. Just wrenching back on Chris Benoit. DDP just watching, laughing, enjoying himself. Benoit now, go for that crippler crossface. Is DDP gonna tap out? Rick Martel's on the apron trying to distract the referee. But it's not. He's getting to the ring. He broke it up. How can the referee allow this? This is horse shit. Benoit now with another German. DDP with a huge right hand across the face of Chris Benoit. DDP with a diamond cutter on the floor. Diamond cutter on the floor. Picks up Benoit. And what's he going to do? He's throwing him back into the ring. Folks, if you're enjoying this match as much as I am, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let your friends and family know the type of action we have going on here as DDP hits a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Huge punches. Huge clothesline. And another clothesline by Benoit. Drop Sumner. And what's this? A huge tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Benoit now, what's he doing here? He's going for the sharpshooter. He's going for the sharpshooter. Benoit tapped, the Diamond Page tapped out, but Rick Martel able to have the distraction. What is this? DDP with a sunset flip goes for the pin. Benoit able to quickly get out of that. Oh, he puts him in the crossface. He puts him in the crossface. Wrenching back up, then lower back. In on the neck of Diamond Dallas Page. Benoit now. Sending DDP off the ropes. Goes for the leapfrog, but DDP with a small package. And that's it. That's it. Diamond Dallas Page able to pick up that quick victory over Chris Benoit. Oh, I'm losing my voice.
Wow.
Huge victory here by Chris Benoit, or by Diamond Dallas Page over Chris Benoit, who's apparently starting a losing streak. And folks, if you're enjoying this action thus far, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let your friends and family know what we have going on here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. And folks, I thought we had a tag team match, but we have Hacksaw Jim Duggan going one-on-one with the Earthquake right here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Look at that stupid look on Duggan's face.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. From Glens Falls, New York, he is Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
As Hacksaw makes his way down to the ring, I actually was in Glens Falls about, I don't know, like an hour ago. Isn't that funny?
Wow.
Coming out in all green. This is going to be a super heavyweight contest, if you ask me, between these two gladiators. As now we wait for the also impressive, the also gigantic,
Making his way to the ring, one half of the Natural Disasters, he is Earthquake.
So as Earthquake makes his way down to the ring, former sumo, very impressive competitor here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. I always liked Earthquake, man. He was such a good wrestler. he was. You don't realize how good he is until you watch his stuff as an adult. But man, he was awesome. Oh, what's this? One half of the Beverly Brothers bought a ticket for this contest here. Jim Duggan now throwing the Earthquake into the turnbuckle. The Earthquake with that battering ram of an arm against the back. Goes to smash his head into the turnbuckle, but Jim Duggan said, "Not today, brother." Earthquake now sends Jim Duggan off and ends up with a huge back body drop. Again, these men are over 300 pounds. Giants, if you will. Duggan, the smaller of the two, is like 6'7" himself. As Earthquake smashes his head right into the canvas, sends him off, and hits him with a running shoulder tackle. Earthquake now with a huge backbreaker, and a clothesline to the back of the head of Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Duggan now dropped on his head from that belly to back suplex here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Earthquake now in this slow, methodical match. What is this? Oh no! Here comes Hawk! What the fuck is Hawk doing out here? Oh! That huge shove across. As one half of the Beverly Brothers is on the outside as well. What the hell is Duggan doing? What the hell is this? What's going on here? Oh my God!
Wow.
Earthquake! Just murdered Jim Duggan on the outside. And Earthquake goes after Hawk. Duggan now drops Earthquake on the floor. I can't even speak with all the action that's going on here. Belly to belly suplex onto the concrete floor by Jim Duggan. And what's going on here? The Beverly brother, he hit Duggan in the face. And now he's leaving. You bought a ticket to leave? This action is spilled out onto the floor. There's just so much happening right now. I don't even know where to start. As we have this awesome theme song just playing in the background on a loop. Duggan now puts the knee across Earthquake's face. Duggan now just biting the head. That John Tenta head. Earthquake now. With a boss man slam, goes for the pin. 1, 2, and only a 2 count here. Now that Hawk is left, And that Beverly brother had left. We'll go with Blake, right? Belly to back suplex here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. The action thus far during this stream has been nothing but intense. Earthquake now with a huge power slam on Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Earthquake now. With that earthquake splash. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. And that's it for Hacksaw Jim Duggan here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Now, folks, if you're just joining us, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, make sure you like, subscribe, and share wherever you're watching us, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. And if you can't finish the stream, don't worry about it. You can always listen to it later on all of your podcast platforms. Apple, Spotify, iHeartMedia, you name it. It's more than likely there. Just search for The Tim Zabriskie Show. Earthquake really just working the crowd right now. Oh, what do we got going on next? Hopefully it's a tag match that takes a couple minutes to load so I can go get some water. Be nice. And it, I think it, is it? No, it's not. It's the Sheiky baby going one-on-one with Ric Flair here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. There's got to be different music for Sheik. I'm going to skip his entrance. That's all it is.
And the opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, he is the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion. He is the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
And as Ric Flair makes his way down to the ring, he looks styled and profiled in that robe. It's looking like this may... All right.
The following contest is our main event. Iron Sheik, Ric Flair.
All right, who are we going to be? Who are we going to be in this main event of the evening? We're the Iron Sheik, who goes one-on-one against the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion. Sheiky baby. Sends him off. Flair now. Grabbing the Iron Sheik, but Sheik is able to get out of it as he puts his knee right into the penal muscle of Space Mountain. I will shut down the ride, yeah. That was the worst Sheik impression ever, and that's okay. Boom. And folks, if you haven't done so yet, just as a reminder, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let your friends and family know the type of action that we have going on here. And it's really important for you to follow this page wherever you're watching this, just because I don't have a set stream time. I'll show up here, I'll show up there, I'll show up anywhere. But luckily, if you're not able to finish the stream, you are able to listen to it wherever your podcasts are available to you. Apple, Spotify, iHeartMedia app, anywhere and everywhere, basically. Also, all these streams are on demand wherever you're watching it right now. Iron Sheik. What's he doing? He's putting him into the Boston Crab. Right on the outside. Literally nowhere for Ric Flair to go. Flair now starting to get a little bit ruthless here with the Iron Sheik in this final contest here on this stream of the Tim Zabriskie Show. Flair now with a knee breaker on the Iron Sheik. Pulling Sheik right into the middle of the ring, goes for the pin. One, and only a 1 count here on this Thunder edition here of the Tim Zabriskie Show. Day 21 of this live stream extravaganza. As Sheik hits a huge suplex, or hip toss. Wow, I'm getting tired now. Sheik now stepping over Ric Flair. And what's he gonna do? Puts him in that camel clutch, wrench him back. As Ric Flair starts trying to climb over to grab the ropes to get out of this submission predicament. Is he gonna get there? Looks like Sheik was losing his grip, but has the damage already been done? Flair now with a rake to the back, and he stomps on the reverse part of the tricep. Flair now, what's he doing? He goes for that figure four. The figure four, there's nowhere for the Iron Sheik to go. Sheik now, kick to the leg. Belly to back suplex on the 16th time. And the leader of the Four Horsemen. Iron Sheik now. What's he doing here? He goes for that Boston Crab once again. Is this going to be enough to tap out Ric Flair? Who's crawling? He's screaming. He's crying. He gets to the ropes, but the damage still being applied. Sheik now with the amateur wrestling throw. Sheik with another belly to back. Sheik climbing up to the top. And Flair now meets him up there. What's he going to do here? Double arm slam off the top rope. But the Iron Sheik was able to kick out of that. Body slam by Ric Flair. Eye rake by the Iron Sheik. Who drives that shoulder right into the rib cage. Of the limousine riding Jet flying son of a gun. Flair now with an abdominal stretch. Both of these men with all these submission maneuvers trying to just wear down their opponent. And the Iron Sheik with another Boston Crab. Another Boston Crab as Ric Flair continues to try to make his way. It looked like the Iron Sheik was losing his grip. And what's going to happen here? What the hell? What is he doing? Oh my God. What? A huge superplex from the top rope to the floor. He murdered him.
Wow.
That's it. Cheeky now showing his huge muscle to the referee. Just walking around, showing everything to everybody. As Ric Flair might be dead, but he's slowly making his way back up. Flair now sends the Iron Sheik against the ropes. And another Boston Crab. The Iron Sheik now picks up Ric Flair and ends up with a suplex right in the middle of the ring. The Iron Sheik now calling for Iran. And Ric Flair has to tap out. Whoa, wait a second. And here's Animal. From the Legion of Doom, we saw Hawk earlier. But here comes the Iron Sheik. What? What is he doing? He's stopping it. Whoa. What the?
Wow.
What a turn of events here. On the Tim Zabriskie Show, the Iron Sheik just helped the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And folks, that's it. That's going to be it for this whole live stream here. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and hanging out and joining us here. And if you haven't done so yet, make sure you like, subscribe, and share wherever you're watching this: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. And I'll catch you next time, more than likely tomorrow, because what else am I going to do? I'm on vacation. Talk to you later. Bye.